What's up everyone, Ryan here, and it's Friday, which means it's time for another PGA 2K23 Challenge Series video. And today we are continuing the Impossible Challenge Series. And in this series, I take on some of the hardest golf courses in the game on extreme course conditions, and we try to get to a score of even or better on Master TGC Tour's difficulty settings. And today we are continuing our journey at the truly impossible golf course, Central Park AG, designed by Alan Greenspan, the legend. And wow, this golf course has truly been impossible, but throughout the first 25 attempts, we have shown that we can beat this golf course. These past few weeks have been some of the best we've played here. We just have to put in the perfect round, and we can do it. Thank you all for all the support here on this series each and every week. You all are all legends. Today is a tip number 26 of the Impossible Challenge series. Now, I know I missed last Friday. I was sick last week. I didn't do any video recording at all, but we are back. But if you all want to see me take on this challenge each and every week, you all know what to do. Drop a like. If this video gets to 70 likes before next Friday, I will return to this challenge again and keep returning to it until we take down Central Park AG, and then we move on to the next Impossible Challenge golf course after that. But you all already know the course. Central Park AG by Alan Greenspan. You know the settings. Back tees, pin location number 4, very high winds blowing in the north direction, very firm fairways, very firm greens, very fast green speeds, default time of day, and weather. But it is time. I'm feeling a lot better this week, so I'm feeling good. We just got to go out there and crush this golf course. I need all your one times, all your positive, encouraging comments. Just like always, subscribe for plenty more PGA 2K23 content and other challenge series content. If you're looking for all my challenge series videos, you can check the link in the description.
There, and welcome to,
it's time.
You guessed it, PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John. Starting the day off with a nice par 4. Let's get after it.
Hey, maybe a week off is what we needed, right? Gave me time. I thought about this challenge a lot. If I would have had a voice on Friday and I wasn't coughing like crazy on that Friday, I would have recorded the video, right? So there may be some pauses in today's video. I still have coughing fits. My voice may sound a little bit off as well. It's still not all the way there yet. But that's the reason if there's a break. It's because I start coughing, and I don't want you all to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. Here we go. Let's get the nervous jitters out. Get the swing dialed in. Tempo. Hey, we're getting back into it this week. Tempo's been off and swing playing, but that's not going to be the case today. I need your all's focus. Need your all's one times and your belief. It's a fine start. It's going to be in the bunker. You basically play this shot. No, worst fear, John, is in that water to the left. This bunker's not bad. We've been here before. Like, have we been here? I think we've been here one time.
Okay, let's do
it all
this.
runs together after you play this course 25 times, right? Today, 26. In last video's intro, you all might not have noticed this, but I called it a tip 26. That was 2 weeks ago, but it wasn't. That was actually a tip 25. I put some text on the screen for those of you might have threw some of you off. But we just got to put this up in the fairway, give ourselves a chance. But to try to be focused today, I went back and watched the great runs, like a tip number 14, a tip number 11, some of the really good runs like the last couple of weeks. Front 9 has been incredible last few weeks. And I had a lot of focus.
You're in the fairway.
I think that's the key.
And this one's around 140 yards to the pin.
Okay, 138, downhill 4 feet. And I have been working on my swing a lot this week, getting back into it. Hopefully we can dial in the swing plane. Do loft and backspin slightly. We want this to stick. This is actually pretty favorable wind here. The problem is that side hill lie, because that's going to pull the ball quite a bit, even with the pitching wedge into this wind. And thank you all for all your encouraging comments. Like, they help out so much. Keep me coming back each week. You all give your tips as well. You all know this course just as well as I do. we know how to play it. We know how to play every hole now. But just the reassurance from you all really helps. It just comes down to execution. That's fine. That's fine right there.
On the green.
The first gauntlet hole, the par 4 that should be a par 5.
Save your par.
37 feet. Downhill 2 inches. Steady left to right. Come on. Get your 1 times ready, everybody. Imagine if we make this. Tough putt. Speed's going to be the tough thing to get right here.
Oh, it's going
So
right by the hole.
close. That's such a great putt. Come back into the hole, please. No, it's never going to do that at this golf course. That's a great putt. Hey, escaping with the bogey on this hole is still really good.
And a bit of a slow start. We are over par after the first hole, but don't worry about that.
John, it's not a slow start here.
To play. Let's just concentrate on this next hole.
John, where have you been in this Impossible Challenge series? How funny would it be if John, like, somehow had secret commentary if you tried the same course settings over and over and just keep, like, adding stuff? Alright, let's do this. If I talk less this video, you know, it's because I have a cough drop in. Now I put one in. Settle down the coughs, but I want to be focused too. 519. This is the one that gets me every time. The bunker play is not like... Some of you all like the bunker play. We've never had a good result from there. The best result has been either driver or 3-wood. We've almost hit it out of bounds a few times. Honestly... A few of you all have said, Ryan, pull out the 3-wood and just send it, and the trees aren't going to be in your way. It's going to be a tough shot either way. I like that. Let's try it. I think in this wind, I like the 3-wood route because I've been hitting the driver, and we keep putting ourselves in front of those trees. This 3-wood is going to put us further back. I like that. I thought about that a lot last week.
Here's our second shot on hole number 2.
I like that a lot because it's still like an impossible approach shot, but we don't have the trees really in our way. So we can do loft and backspin. Basically want to land it right on that slope. We're not going to be able to stop it, but what we can hope for is that this ball goes in the hole. We know where it's going to end up, so let's just hope that it goes in the hole. Going to come off to the right. Wind's going to blow it back. It's going to funnel to the left. Should. Please go in somehow. Go in somehow, imagine. They're all going to end up over in this area anyways. Over around... Well, you don't want to be here. Well, so the swing plane was off on that shot. It was the problem. It wasn't the greatest swing.
Third shot's looking like.
This is not ideal, actually. Okay. 74, 88% lie. Sand wedge flop, 46 carry in hands. On an uphill slope. Gonna die. This is a really tough shot. We've got to go up to gap wedge. Just hope that this gets up that slope. Please get the 88% of the lie. That gives herself a chance. A little bit of an underswing there, unfortunately.
From 23 feet.
23 feet, uphill 1 foot. Steady left to right. Still getting used to the new controller. It's ultra sensitive, and I've been missing my power quite a bit, but there's going to be a learning period with it. This is tough because the break at the beginning is quite a bit, but then it comes back quickly. make this. Biggest problem so far recently has been getting the correct power on putts.
Oh no, it's right by the hole.
Just barely. What a putt, though. It dove. That middle broke more than I expected there. And the end didn't break as much as I thought it would, especially getting the perfect speed on that. That's all right. Maybe swing plane was off.
And as that putt dropped,
I didn't see the swing plane there.
Second bogey in a row. Let's turn things
around.
around.
You want to get through the first two holes
right
bogey
now,
par, right? Bogey is not ideal, but we've had great front nines recently and terrible back nines. So maybe we start off slow on the front, we birdie number 3, and then we have an epic back 9. Because remember that birdie train we had? What was it? Hole 10 and 11? A few weeks ago? Maybe that wasn't a tip 25, was it? That was a tip 24 or 3. That was awesome. Now the wind's different this week. This is interesting. The wind has really shifted. So instead of being that diagonal wind, it is still diagonal, but it's more of a straight side wind, which is going to be really tough to read, actually. Really tough to read. Usually it's a simple pitching wedge. This is going to fly about 13 yards further. That's 52. Wow, yeah, partial 8-iron is way too challenging, but I don't think this ball gets... I think it does get there with D-loft. Yeah, I think it does. Oh, it definitely does. That's perfect. That is perfect. Please, let's hit this birdie. Everybody one time this one. Like you've never one time in your life. Maybe you haven't.
10 feet out.
Here's your first shot, first time. Some of you may be jumping into the Impossible Challenge for the first time. Friday, October 27th. If you have, we definitely have not played this challenge 25 times before today. Yeah, this is the first one. This definitely isn't a tip number 26. 10 feet, steady left to right. A lot of movement here, unfortunately. We've birdied this hole a few times, but we missed these putts. Let's not miss this one. I always underread this. I'm not going to miss low side.
It's getting there.
Get in there. Thank you for the one times, you legends.
Because last hole with that
bogey
got me a little scared.
One off from the even or better challenge.
1 over par.
Oh my.
The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left.
But the consensus from everybody here seems to be 3-wood. So, consensus is 3-wood. Some people say, very few people say send it. A lot of people want me to go for that. You see that break in the fairway, right where that shade is, and funnel it all the way right to left off the cart path? The only problem with that shot is it has to be struck to perfection. Now, if we do it, it sets us up into perfect position. But I don't think I'm confident enough in my swing plane to be able to ever hit that shot. But I understand what you all are saying. And actually, we've never tried it. So, why not? Just came off a birdie. Let's try it.
Good gracious, you absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try.
We did it. We did it. Hit the cart path. So that's the route many of you have been talking about. Now, I wanted to get more to the left because this shot here,
second shot on the 4th,
is perfect. Never mind. And yeah, you can't go for it. That's not the point. The point is to give yourself an easier approach. The question is, do we go for the bunker? No, not on this side he'll lie. There's too many variables. It could be in the water. This is a perfect position to just put this ball up, down the fairway into the perfect position. We don't need to get fancy. The reason you all say to aim there is to give yourself a better second shot to where you can put yourself in the fairway and give yourself a chance to score. I like that route, but the problem is, you know how hard that tee shot is to hit.
Okay, here's our third shot.
Really hard. We struck it to perfection, but we don't every time. This is ideal. 128, uphill 12 feet. Gap wedge. Okay, sand wedge is going to be too short. Well, no, not necessarily. No, it won't. It won't be too short. And it might be. Might be. Okay, 113, uphill 12 is going to fly about 109. With this wind, could fly 10 yards further. That's 119, but could fly a little bit further as well with an overpower. 119 would put us here. The wind is shifting a little bit. The problem is, if we mishit the partial, the ball's gone. The wind shifted, so I don't think the sand wedge route is even possible now. We've got to go the partial gap wedge. I think it's the safer shot as long as we hit our tempo and swing plane. Just got to get it on the green. That's it. Nothing fancy here. Nothing fancy. That swing would have been in the water. Sometimes it's good to practice swing, just so you don't.
Here.
Wait, how did that? That was a slow push. The line, was that the line angle that pulled us to the left? Thank you.
And this would be nice to sink, be down to even par after that.
Everybody remain calm. Act like you've been there before, right? 15 feet, downhill 2 inches. Steady right to left. Please go in, ball. Gotta get the speed right. Gotta get the speed right. Not a lot of movement.
Ouch.
I overhit it. So we'll never know if we had the line. I crushed it.
7-foot putt.
That's been the story of my putting past 10 weeks, but gotta make this.
Looking good.
There we go. Hey, I'll take a party day. Birdies are extra. It would have been so cool to have that birdie though. It just, I think we had the line if we hit the speed right. I overhit it by like 3%. That's unfortunate. Probably more than that.
Over par at the moment.
Okay, this play, you have to find the sand. There's no way to stick it on the green. You've tried. Where did that underswing come from? No. No. Thank you. But the problem is this is impossible.
You missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that.
But it's called the impossible challenge for a reason. But this really is. There is no shot you get this ball to stop. We have to make it. Because in the heavy rough, you're not going to generate any spin. Even with full loft and backspin. The only way this stops is if we get it to land right here. That's probably the only way we get this ball to stop. But it's a 63 to 70% lie on a side hill slope with a lot of tailwind. We need a miracle on this one. Hardest shot on this court. One of the hardest shots on this. That's gone. So we got the low percent of that lie big time. Yeah, this is nightmare scenario. This hole has got us multiple times. I underswung the tee shot, right? You underswing that tee shot. You're going to land short in the rough. The only spot you can land on this tee shot is in the sand to the left. You don't want to be in the sand behind the hole. Now, we have a great lie here in the light rough. Very tough chip shot, though. We've been here before, though. Let's make it. Gonna come back. That's good.
7-foot.
You have to be careful there, because if we hit that short, it rolls all the way back down. And, well, you can say hello to double bogey. 7 feet, steady left to right. He's the scariest putt on this golf course, probably. Besides number 12.
This putt's going.
That's gone. Oh, it stayed.
It's a little bit
Just
too hard.
barely missed that. I don't know if it was swing plane or not, but might have been misread. Tough putt. We don't have that putt very often.
This putt's good so far.
Take our double, but that's a heartbreaker. Should
on.
be birdie, birdie, bogey is what it should be. But we're 3 over. Plenty of golf left.
Currently sitting at
this
3
is far
over
from
par.
over.
Got a headwind to deal with on this hole.
The first big, well, all of them are gauntlet holes, but number 1 and number 2 and number 6 are the true gauntlets. The last golf hole, number 5, is only a gauntlet golf hole if you miss that send. And, well, we missed that send. And we got a double.
Job. Okay. Second shot on
but
the
that
6th.
putt's really tough. It's tough to read that putt because if we hit it too hard, it's going to roll all the way down, which we did. We still misread the putt. Scariest shot on the golf course, I think. Hole number 6, approach on this par 4 because we can't get to the green. And then hole number 6, shot into the green. Come on, Ryan. That's it. That's fine. I did push it big time. Swing plane was really off, but the wind helped us.
Setting up here now for our 3rd shot.
108, uphill 10 feet. Sand wedge in hand is going to be a bit too short in this crosswind. I like the gap wedge. Gotta plant this one close. Imagine a par here. This is huge if we can par this. We're so close at taking down this golf course. It takes execution. We know how to play it, right? We know how to play this golf course. It's the matter of executing the shot. And let's execute here on out. Let's get 3 more birdies, beat this challenge, be on our way. October 27th. Never be forgotten. The Halloween edition of the Impossible Challenge. That's a great shot. Slowed it though. If without the slow, that's perfect.
And that'll do. Grab your putter.
That's
okay,
a big time golf
save
shot.
The hole.
Might be our best look at par we've ever had. The problem is this is downhill, so we have to play this very safe. 13 feet downhill too. When I say safe, I'm still going to make it. I say safe as in I'm not sending it off the front of the green. And you can. You all mean, you know, if you're new to this challenge, you'd be like, no, that won't go off the front. Yes, it will. For 186 green speeds. Get in, ball.
I went right by.
Did I hit it too hard? Okay, I took off so much distance on that putt too. Just slightly overhit the putt. Just slightly, by 1 or 2%. That's all it takes, though. That was a perfect read, too. Well, this hole, you go for bogey. You want to get a par, but it's almost impossible to par. But when you do par, it's amazing. Like an eagle. But a bogey is like a par on this hole. That's so close. Again, execution, right? Good.
Okay. That's
Set up.
Bogey.
Overpowered. Got to clean those up. Which, you know, I didn't play the game for a week. So coming back a bit rusty overall this week. But honestly,
here we go.
We're playing good. Playing really good. We almost birdied back-to-back holes. Like, we got this. We got a very favorable wind direction here for this golf hole. Very favorable. Because we can birdie this hole now.
Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole.
Because now we can just send this second shot. And we're going to be closer to where we can attack. Because it's going to get underneath these trees on the approach. That swing plane was interesting.
Yeah, that'll work. This one's your third.
Yeah, this is great. Oh, we don't want to punch it. 3 hybrid doesn't get there. It's got to be 3 wood. Partial. This is, if we get this one right, this is a round-changing, momentum-shifting golf shot. Imagine an eagle hole out here. It's good to be back, though. I missed you all last week. Hope everybody's doing well. That's a good shot. That's a really good shot, because now we can flop this with full loft and backspin.
Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green.
That's okay. John's upset, but I disagree with John, because we can flop this over this downslope. Get it to stick. Oh, I thought for sure that... Never mind. Wow, welcome to Central Park AG, everybody. Like, that's what the crazy thing about this golf course. You know, we had a good 3-wood approach, but it went to a spot that you don't want it to. Like. What I was hoping for was that ball would have hit around right here. It kind of funneled down, but it hit a little bit further and caught itself on this, which leaves you that clearly impossible flop. I thought that it could have held, but no. Let's chip this in for par. Oh, that's a great effort. That is a great effort.
And about 5 feet to go. Looking good.
Take it.
And that's too bad. A
Bogey.
bit of bad luck here. That is your second bogey.
Overall, really good front though. Like we've been in the whole number 5
and
killed us, but like we've been playing
over.
Good. Just the swing's
Now
not there
we're
today.
Teeing it up on the 8th.
The swing is not theirs. Just getting into it. The swing is not there. Tempo's been pretty good. It's that swing plane, that push right at the beginning of that swing. That's okay.
Oops, that's no good.
We just got to put this up into the fairway. How did that ball shoot off to the left? Oh, swing plane. Right.
And that's going to end up back in the rough,
unfortunately. Always getting a new controller, you know, it's going to take time. And this controller is super sensitive on swing plane. Definitely more consistent tempo, but it's so sensitive. It picks up everything. So, like, a little off on swing plane. Like, my thumb is not moving to the degree that it shows that extreme. But where it's so sensitive, it reads it as that. So, it's a tough... Gonna be a tough learning curve. Either one. And then hit soft. There we go. This is the putt we've had 1,000 times. We made it like 3 times in this in this Impossible Challenge series.
Okay, you're on the green. Big putt ahead of you, but I think
we've actually made it a little bit further than this. 46 feet, uphill 1 foot, steady right to left. Go. One time. Did I finally underswing one? Yeah, finally. Good putt, though.
Putt here.
We'll take our bogey. This is... Wow, this course. You know, this course will humble you fast. We crushed this front nine. Our last 3 weeks, we dominated this front nine. And back nine, we struggled. Hopefully today, we struggle the front, but we birdie 9, and then we get 5 birdies on the back. Imagine. It starts with the fairway. This hole has... How many runs has this hole ended for us? How many? A lot. Oh, no.
Well, that's too bad.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Change
Yeah, because
our
you're basically,
frame of
you're
mind.
laying
Coming off
up
a 3
anyways.
bogey streak. Let's end that
Yeah,
streak here.
I agree with John. Let's end that streak.
Oh, that's off track.
That's fine. Off the light post, onto the fairway. Imagine. Okay, here we go.
Well, we're still in the rough.
This is where we lay up,
we'll
even
get there.
finding the fairway. Well, if we find the fairway,
third
we
shot.
send it. You can full stop the pitch shot. So, there is no holding back on this one. It's okay if it hits that, because it's going to stop
Coming in
anyways.
hot.
Well, yeah, told you. Like, the backspin you generate. Yes! The backspin you generate on that approach shot, even off the cart path, is nuts. This is the
That'll
only
play
green
pin
on this
high
course.
for
I don't
us.
know what it is about this course.
Wouldn't it be nice
You
to
do a
save par
full
on this one?
pitch, full lofted shot, even when it hits the cart path, it'll spin back. A trick shot? Yeah, I tried to do that. 100%. I wasn't trying to land that about 10 feet past where it hit. Oh, definitely. That's what I was going for. We
It's gonna
parred it.
do just nicely.
When's the last time we parred that? I know Brock will know. Out there, be on the lookout. So, Brock,
All
if you
right,
see a
that's
comment from
6
Brock,
over
Brock has been
for the
keeping
day.
track a lot of his stats
pretty
in
lengthy
an
par
Excel
5 hole
spreadsheet
ahead
throughout,
of us.
and it shares different stats each time when there's some new stats to share. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you, Brock, for that, and thank you all for sharing your favorite moments from each playthrough. The encouraging words, like you all are legends. Appreciate you all for all the support here on the channel. You all are legends. Whether it's the Impossible Challenge series, all the other different videos on the channel, career mode series, or whatever we're playing, you all are there. I appreciate you all. Now we are sending this. That's a par on 9. We are in striking distance. Well, kind of need a slight partial there. And, well, we didn't get the partial.
And
It went in the light rough. Are you kidding me? That's like worst. Wait. I don't know, though. The lie is really good. A 96% lie. We got to fade this. What gives us the best chance to make birdie? Being closer on the approach, right? It's got to be. I don't know. In this side hill lie, I don't see. We hit that tree all day, every day. If we were a little, imagine if we are to the left there, we're perfect. But the problem is, with this shot, there's just no chance to not hit that tree with the 3-wood. That's unfortunate. All right.
And through some branchy stuff here.
See, I mean, we hit the trees with that. That's so frustrating. I slowed
Unlucky.
it.
Okay, the ball is
Unlucky.
below your feet,
I
so you
agree,
might
John.
want to compensate by aiming a little bit more to the
Now,
left.
there's
You
no
know,
sense
the
to
width.
hold back this one. Right? No sense to hold back this one. The lie's not great, but... That's great. Wow. That's the swing we needed for that approach shot. Please get off the green. If this is on the green, we are in trouble. Thank you.
Setting up here for your 4th shot.
This is for birdie, and we can chip this up close and spin this and check it. One time, like you've never one time before, YouTube. One time. Beautiful. That's a par.
There's a 5-foot putt. This putt's
Talk.
tracking.
I shouldn't say it before it happens.
there's your par.
Let's settle down, but that's huge. Look, why can't we have the front 9 we had the past few weeks, minus
And
a
you're
couple
currently 6 over
missed
par.
shots on hole number 9,
see what we
and
can
then the
do
back
here
9,
on the 11th.
number 9 and 10 that we've done now, right? Like it's execution. We're executing now. I like the 6-iron here. Full backspin and loft. I mean, at this point, we are attacking everything. No reason not to. That's an ugly swing plane. We had the great distance control, though, if that hits up that slope. Left ourselves with an uphill putt, maybe. Yeah,
that'll work. Nice approach.
that's a
Quite
plus,
the view from
but
here, way out on the green. Good luck.
John's laughing. That's when you know you have a tough putt ahead of you, right? John's over here laughing on hole number 11 of the Impossible Challenge. John, you know we've been here. This is our 26th time, John. Never give up. I know you all never give up hope. I don't either. Keep fighting. We're gonna birdie out. That's beautiful. That is an exceptional putt. Wow. I guess exceptional would be in the hole, but I don't know. That was pretty exceptional.
And you're sitting right
Playing
at
good.
6 over at the moment.
Got to keep the focus, though.
On a par 4.
Here we go. The gauntlet. The true impossible golf hole. Hole number 12. Everybody's nightmare. This golf course is a challenge wrecker. This is a challenge wrecker. It will wreck your run. It will wreck your round. And it will leave you... Oh.
Okay, you've got about
angry,
220
sad,
yards
upset. Name it. We birdied this hole, right? Was that last? We birdied this hole. One time, I think. Last week, or not last week, the week before, or 2 weeks ago, right, was the last one. I'm going for this. We're not holding anything back. You're a hole out away.
Let's go towards the rough.
Get a good bounce. Are you kidding me? You know, when I say that this course is alive,
that didn't hit the mark.
that's what I mean. That's such a bad bounce. Look at Ryan, can't even believe it. What? Welcome to Central Park AG, everybody. Dreams are crushed. Hopes are broken. And the hole number 12s exist. Know where it's going. Come on down, ball. We know it's going to the same spot, right? Everything on this hole
see what happens
goes here.
32 feet away.
Imagine. The crazy thing about this golf hole, it's a little bit different each time. Enough different to make the putt harder each time. And different each time.
Looking really good. Oh!
What's the camera doing? I think that was right next to it. We almost made that putt again. That was such a good putt. And now, please go in the same spot. No, of course it doesn't.
Be nice to get this one.
Look how much different it is. Okay, 30 feet uphill, 1. We can make this. This is the putt we've had the most in this series. This putt right here, we've had more probably than any of them. One time, please.
Dropping that long
We did it.
Fine work, my friend.
That's a par. Bogey on 12 is like an eagle or albie. I don't even know. You might call it an albie, honestly.
See if you can
what a putt. All right.
Use the wind on this hole. It's left to right.
Just got to execute. Execute every shot. As the swing plane is off the mark to the right. Oh, is that what you meant?
We're in the big, thick, deep rough here.
That's what I meant. Execute every shot. I'm going 8-iron, full backspin. Got to somehow get this thing to get up the hill and then stop on the green. Wind?
Ooh, maybe we can get a
wind?
kick left here.
Ow, the wind just did not grab that thing. It was
Well,
uphill.
you can't hit them all.
So it kind of does make sense, but
And we're in the green side rough currently.
we can make this.
Let's be careful with that chip.
Wow, after
Through with the chip. And this will save your par.
after really some great golf shots this round, it's unfortunate to be at 7 over when really this could have been the
going.
completing round. Like, we're playing so
Okay,
well
7
here
over
in the
par
back.
after that one.
Conquered 12, conquered at the birdie, and the par on 9 that feels like a birdie. We almost
Okay,
had back-to-back
let's do this.
birdies.
Hole number 14 ready to go.
But also, like, I thought coming back this week, I was worried about maybe being like 25 over par or 30, just where, you know, I didn't play the game for 10 days or something like that. So, like, coming back, haven't played too many rounds. I was worried, but wow, we're playing great. This is the club. 4-iron into this wind. Could be the club.
You made good contact.
Yeah, that'll do. Go in. It's coming back down. That's going in the hole. That's going in the hole. You better go in, ball. You better go. What?
Oh my goodness. That
No.
almost dropped for the ace.
That does not happen on this golf
All right,
course.
Here we go for the birdie.
The ball has never stopped. That ball was rolling down a yellow slope. No, it was rolling down a red slope. That's impossible. I'm telling you all, this golf course is alive. It won't give you anything. It fights back at you. Are you kidding me? How does that ball stop? That ball has never stopped a day in its life on this golf course, unless it's going to be an ace. And then the ball just stops. That's the shot of the series. What a golf shot though, but that hurts. Like, it's a birdie that hurts because it should have went in. What a shot though. We can't be upset about a tap-in birdie. That's an exceptional golf shot. But wow, this course hurts. Wow, what a golf shot. I thought it was going in. That was just gorgeous. All the way.
Currently sitting at 6 over.
6 over. Let's birdie out. Imagine.
Okay, wind's
Wow,
picking up a bit.
that's
We
a
got
golf
headwind
shot.
on this one.
That is a golf shot. Can you all believe we just did that? Like, my brain can barely grasp. Is this
Sailing
real?
off the tee.
This is the Gamer Ability YouTube channel? Was this video posted on October 27th, 2023?
And this one's around 175 yards out.
It was nuts. I wish it would have dropped though, because remember, there is an ace clause within this challenge series. I've said it. I said it in the original Impossible Challenge series for the Predator AG. It was an ace clause. That's the closest we've ever gotten. .175 downhill 5 feet. That was an incredible golf shot. But no, the ace clause is a joke. I said, you know, if I get an ace, it's challenge complete, which is not true. It's ace challenge complete, but it's not even or better. Unless that ace is a winning ace. It's more of kind of a joke that a long time ago. Doesn't really mean challenge complete, but here we go. It might when we get it, right? We'll see how I feel after we get that ace. I may feel completely different. I may go run around the house, go run around the neighborhood.
Well,
you all
missed
would just
the
see a
green
video
there on that one.
of just the chair, because I'll be running around everywhere.
This is our third shot.
Oh, did Ryan retire? What happened to your videos, Ryan? Still celebrating. Remember that ace? Yeah, we remember, Ryan. How could you forget it? Let's flop this in. Yeah, you got to make that, because if not, it's rolling off. But we can
All right,
put this in,
your
actually.
fourth shot.
We are on
So
fire.
good.
Are you kidding me? We are even through, like, just starting at 9. Why can't we have the front that we had last week with the back we have
And
now?
you
We're
are
3
6
under,
over par
probably.
at the moment. Okay, careful of the headwind out there.
You know, a few of you have told me that you can get there. And I just don't believe it. And I think some of you have said, Ryan, just send it out here in the rough. But what does that do? Some of you have said, just send it into the trees, like right there. But, like, I just don't see it. And I just don't think, I mean, I don't have a good enough tempo and swing plane. In this wind, there's no way we get there. So I don't know what you all mean by go for that. Wait, do they mean the green? No. Maybe they do, but I don't know. I don't know what you all mean on that one, honestly. Some of you might be thinking, well, Ryan, you're going to hit the water anyways.
Oh, man, that's wet. This is what our third shot's looking like.
Is that what you all meant? Ryan, you're going to hit the water anyways. Might as well. It's golf course. Back nine's not ruined, though, because hit this one close. Want to get this one into the position, put it in. If it rolls down this slope, don't roll off the green. Please don't. Ooh, this is a tough one.
Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit.
So we basically want to chip this about 2 feet
side rough.
to the right. Even doing that, it probably rolls all the way down. Yep. Good effort, though. Wow. Without the very fast, that might be in.
And from 25 feet
Who
out.
would think that this would be the bogey? Just straight in, basically, because right to left and left to right. It doesn't break this one. Told ya.
That shot was marvelous.
Look at this back nine, and that we cleaned that up. In the real, if I'm sitting, even at that point, I am not going to take that aggressive line. I'm going to go to the right.
And you're 7 over for the day. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole.
That wind, we can't. I wish we could just get to this fairway, right? If we could just get to this fairway, that changes everything, you know? But downhill like it is, it's only down, well, the flag is downhill 14. I'm going to try it.
Yikes, this one's hooking.
A couple of you all have said, Ryan, you might be able to make that in some wins, so why not try it? Hey, we kind of
did.
did.
The ball's above your feet.
Look at this athleticism. Look at this guy, Ryan Gamer.
To pull your shot.
The multi-sport athlete on the channel. Ongoing career modes in PGA 2K23, EA Sports PGA Tour, NHL 24, Madden 24, and MLB The Show 23, maybe even UFC coming soon, or it might be live already, but this shows the athleticism this guy has. Also, the determination. He never gives up. He keeps fighting through all the pain. We almost, if we hit the normal tempo and don't pull that might hit that fairway, actually.
Now, to the green.
And I think that's what some of you have been saying.
110 from the pin.
I go back and I read old comments too, like about like strategies you have said in the past, and kind of we know how to play it, right? It's a matter of executing. 111 up to 36, but I like to go back just to reassure, like, yeah, that's what I would do too, Ryan. Now, the problem is this uphill lie. It's hard to really know how far this is going to fly. Pushed it. and fasted it. Kind of canceled each other out.
Nice shot. That'll do.
44 feet.
Downtown. This is
uphill 1 inch.
Gonna be interesting.
John's laughing. We have our par putt, and John's sitting over there laughing. I still can't believe that ace did not drop. If it's not an ace, it's a birdie, but wow, I thought that thing was going to drop. How many of you all thought it was going to drop?
Get there.
Get in there!
Holy.
We poured it! We did it!
Let's just leave it
Get
there.
in there, take that 17!
Holy effort. Let's
Take
just put it like
that!
Way out there, and you dropped it right in the cup.
Central Park
Amazing
AG,
work.
look me right in the
On
eyes.
this one, the wind
I
is
am
picked
coming
up,
for you.
Going left to right.
I am coming for you. We're 1 over since the 9th hole. You remember that when we went next week? What is the date next week? What is next Friday? November 3rd? Getting close to Thanksgiving? You better watch out on November 3rd. Central Park. I'm coming for you. Oh my. I'm feeling it now. You talk about how to get confidence moving into next week. I'm fired up. I am fired up right now. We are gaming today. Just a gamer. Gamer ability. If we only had gamer ability on the front 9.
All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole.
Yeah, we can't get it there. Be cool if we could. This is such a mean golf hole. Designed this. Oh, that's right. AG. AG, legend. Really, AG does make fantastic courses. Like, they're amazing. But wow, are they impossible. Yes. Yes, they are.
Little play. Setting up here now for our third shot.
Let's birdie this one. Why not? 154, uphill 3. It's 8 iron. The wind has died down. Hey, we had great wind. Very high. So it's very high in north every week, right? But there's variations. You all that have watched every video, you all see that. So we got the very favorable wind on the back 9. And on top of that, honestly, the wind was very favorable the whole round. It just, well, yeah. Didn't execute every golf hole. You don't execute every golf hole? This course will get you. A lot of stutters on that shot. Did you see that? That's the course. The course, like, I'm still here.
Well, I can't hit all the greens.
That's a good shot, though. We can birdie this.
Shot.
This is not a tough chip in. Just got to make sure we don't hit it too hard. And make sure we don't hit it too soft.
This putt's left to save par.
Make this come on one time, everybody, for a 1 over. Let's make this putt.
Oh, it's getting there.
Get in there! Take that, Central Park! Look at that!
Good stuff out there.
That's from 9 to 18. That is phenomenal golf. Wow.
All right, we're out of here, and that's going to be 7 over for you at the end of the
I think that's the best run we've had. Like, minus the mistakes we made on the front. That is the... We bogeyed 12. We dominated on the back. That could have been challenge complete if we birdie that one. And then number 4 if we birdied. And number 5, that hole just sneaks in. Number 6, we almost parred. So many amazing moments. That's a 79. That is a fantastic score. Best score in a long time. Best 9th through 18th we've ever had, I believe. That was an insane round of golf. 1.44 putts per hole. That's unheard of. It's 6 over on the front. Look, bogey to start. But then we got a birdie. Almost, we should have birdied 4. So I want to say should have. It's extremely tough, but we could have made it. And that would have been even at that point. And then we doubled 5. Bogeyed 6, which is good. But then bogeyed 7 and 8. And conquered 9 with that incredible shot off the road. Full backspin and loft. And it can stick on that green. It's the only green that does bizarre stuff here. And then going on to the back, that's a 1 over on the back. It's also a 1 over if you include 9 through 18. That's exceptional, everybody. We needed that week off, you know? Needed that week off. We're back with a vengeance now. If we can clean up the front, dominate on the back, we take down this golf course. We've shown that we can. You include our front nines like past 3 weeks, minus a few mistakes on 9. With this back 9, that's challenge complete, right? So we know how to play the course. Have to come out and execute. We need that one perfect round. Whenever you all lose hope, go back and watch the Predator AG Impossible Challenge Series. Watch it from the beginning. That course is impossible. And we took it down in the best round of golf I've ever played. We can do this. We just have to execute just like we did today in the back, just like we did at Predator AG long time ago. We keep fighting. Thank you all for never giving up. I apologize for having the week off there, but you know, there's no way I didn't record at all for a long time. So, but we're back. You know, we're gonna keep fighting, and I know you all have already done it, but you all know what to do. Drop a like. You want to see this next week? If it gets to 70 likes before next Friday, we will be back, and we will keep fighting every Friday in the Possible Challenge series. Then after we beat this course, we will be. There's usually a break in the challenges when we beat the course, and then I think and find another course. Then we start right back at it. We'll see. You all are legends. Subscribe for plenty more content. Hit that notification bell and be ready. Plenty of other content in between the Impossible Challenge videos, career mode series, online gameplay, a lot of stuff here on the channel, a lot of different career mode series going on. You want to see Ryan Gamer and the Possible Challenge and other sports, plenty of them to tune into. And I also have a second channel, Gamer Ability 2, if you want more from me. But I will see you in the next video. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.